The age pension is a critical part of retirement income for many Australians, but understanding how it works can be difficult. The government provides a lot of information on the Services Australia website, however, navigating the information can be overwhelming. In this video, we explain how the system works in an easy to understand format. We also share with you some tips as to how you can maximise your age pension entitlement. The age pension is a government payment that supports senior Australians. To qualify, you need to meet specific criteria, including reaching the required pension age, which is currently age 67, and passing both the income and assets tests. These tests ensure that the age pension is provided to those who need it most. There are different rates of age pension payments for single people and couples. The maximum level of pension you can get is updated regularly to account for changes in the Consumer Price Index. To get the latest rates, we will provide a link to the Services Australia website in the description box below where you can get the latest rates. The age pension comes with several supplements designed to assist with the cost of living. The rates are indexed regularly to account for inflation, and the supplements include payments for essentials like energy bills and living expenses. If you're a renter, you may also qualify for rent assistance. Your level of payment may reduce as a result of the income and assets test. Payments are typically made on a fortnightly basis. Assuming you have reached the qualifying age, your level of age pension will be determined by an income and an asset test. The income test, this assesses how much income you receive from various sources such as employment, other pensions such as a UK pension, and deemed income. The assets test, this looks at the value of what you own, including property investments and other assets. There are some assets which are exempt from the asset test, such as your family home. Every person is subject to both tests, and the government will apply the test which gives you the lowest entitlement. Both the income and the asset test have a lower threshold and an upper threshold. If you are below the minimum threshold, you will get the maximum entitlement. If you are above the minimum threshold but below the maximum, you will get a partial entitlement. If you are above the maximum threshold, you aren't eligible. The thresholds are updated regularly. For the latest figures, we will provide a link in the description box below to the relevant area of the Services Australia website. Centrelink uses Deeming to estimate how much income your financial assets are generating. Rather than looking at actual returns, Centrelink applies a set deeming rate, meaning they assume your investments are earning a specific amount, regardless of what they truly earn. This affects your eligibility for the pension under the income test. For the latest deeming rates, again, we will link the appropriate section of the Services Australia website in the description box below. For those who are still working in retirement, the work bonus can allow you to keep more of your pension. This scheme lets you earn a certain amount of income without it being counted under the income test. If you don't use your full allowance, the unused amount rolls over, potentially allowing you to earn more later on without impacting your pension. Again, for the latest work bonus balance, in the description box below, you'll find a link to the relevant section on the Services Australia website. Once the pension has commenced, it's essential to notify Centrelink of any changes to your financial situation or personal circumstances. This ensures you're receiving the correct amount of age pension. Failure to do so may result in overpayments, which you could be required to pay back. The easiest way to stay on top of your reporting obligations is by linking Centrelink to your MyGov. If your income or assets are too high to qualify for a full pension, there are strategies you can consider to reduce your assessable amounts. Some of these include the following. 1. Upgrading your home. Your principal residence is exempt from the asset test, so spending more on your home can reduce your assessable assets. This will also leave you with less income to be deemed under the income test. 2. Gifting. You can gift $10,000 in one financial year and up to $30,000 over 5 financial years. If you exceed these limits, the excess amount will continue to count towards your income and asset test for 5 years from the date of the gift. 3. Funeral bonds and prepaid funerals. Investing in a funeral bond or a prepaid funeral can reduce assessable assets up to certain limits. We will link references to these limits in the description box below. 4. Contributing to a younger spouse's super. If your spouse is younger than the age pension age, contributing to their superannuation can reduce your assessable assets, as funds held in accumulation phase are not included in the income or asset test until the owner reaches age pension age. And 5. Lifetime annuities. By purchasing an eligible lifetime annuity, only 60% of the purchase price is assessed. This drops to 30% once the ladder of age 84, which is based on current life expectancy factors, or 5 years occurs. These strategies can be helpful, but it's important to weigh up the benefits carefully. Always consider whether the financial advantage of receiving more age pension outweighs the potential loss of income or other benefits from your assets. Here at Guided Investor, we focus on achieving financial independence. For those with the means to accumulate sufficient wealth to cover their desired living expenses without the need for government assistance, we encourage them to do so. However, not all people will achieve this level of assets. For those clients approaching retirement who need the age pension, we factor this into their plan and consider appropriate strategies to maximise their entitlement. We also emphasise the importance of building an income stream separate to the age pension. The age pension only covers the basics, so by having an additional source of income, you can enjoy more of life's luxuries. If you think the age pension is an appropriate strategy for you, we strongly recommend you speak with your financial advisor. They can help assess the appropriateness for your particular situation. Please note, information contained in this video is general in nature only and does not take into consideration your objectives, financial situation, or needs. As legislation is constantly changing, the accuracy of this information is only current as at the time of recording. Before relying on the information, you should check to see if the content is still relevant.